Techno producers, dollars artists, techno artists, live acts. Welcome. Today we're doing something a bit differently because today I want to show you a little bit from inside my DAW. A track I just started yesterday, and yeah, I really like it. It's really kicking. It's a banger. It's a word that everybody's using now, right? No, it's a very cool track, and I want to show you around and want you to enjoy and watch and have a look at what I'm doing. Maybe you get some insights and inspiration from that. I will keep talking at a minimum, but still I think in some cases it's important to just talk a little bit so you get a little bit of value out of that. Maybe you learn something, all right? So let me mute everything but the kick and bass. That's how it's going. Show you real quick how it's done. It's a very simple kick, recorded from Electron's Syntact, and that's the rumble. We're using a delay. It's this kick. Also from my Syntact recordings, H delay from waves, some EQing, getting rid of some of the lower frequencies because that's what our main kick drum is there for, rolling off the tops and making a little scoop here because I found it to be too resonating there. Just needed some space. Okay, together with the kick we have this. Yes. Okay, both channels are routed into a bus, and please don't look at all the names right now. It's in the very early stages and I tend to clean up things later on, but yeah. During the creative phases I just want to create some output. Okay, next plug-in, or at least the 3 plugins that I have in my low channel in my bus, is a drive, without, with, some more EQing. You can see this dent here. That's a space I made for another instrument, getting rid of some more of the low frequencies. Also, I'm gonna use this for this DJ filter effect, for breaks and stuff. Yes. And lastly, a compressor to get things a bit more denser and to bring volume up when the EQ only plays the high frequencies. Not too much gain reduction, just a little bit, kissing the needle. Okay, so next instrument is my main instrument, and it's a sample I've recorded, but please don't ask me where it came from. It's a texture that I have created for a live set that I did in August. Mama Analog in Landau, Germany. Props to Stefan, the organizer, and Florian. Super nice guys, super awesome event. Was a lot of fun. And yeah, to play live sets you need some preparation, and I've created a sample pack for myself, and you can actually get some of these samples in the free sample pack that's in my shop now. Yeah, and texture number 18. It's the original. I'm gonna play to you real quick. I think it's the original sound is from the virus. So I pitched it down, added an EQ. Not too much happening right now. Just got rid of the lows, and as you can see, this area, that's actually the area that was clashing with the kick drum. So let me see if I can do it like this. And if you click on sample 1, no, sample 1, okay, it needs to play. Okay, so that's a nice feature of this equalizer. It can show you the spectrum of all instances that are running within your session. So as you can see, there was stuff going on, and to get rid of the stuff, make some space, I reduced this area on the bass channel on my lows, because, and this is important to know, when mixing you have to prioritize. And yes, some people tend to mix once they've created everything, but I tend to mix during production. I just feel like I need to clean things up, and yeah, if I don't do this, I'm getting annoyed and tend to grab for use anyway. So what I wanted to show you was that on my synth, the EQing currently, it's not that much. Just got rid of the bass, added some delay, added some Valhalla Supermassive, which I just recently discovered. I don't know, it's out for years. It's free, and yeah, didn't know it was free. Sounds super nice, very versatile, and yeah, to get a little bit more movement on the synth, I've sent this signal, the synth channel, to an FX channel, and there we have another Valhalla, and we have a filter that's a meta filter from Waves. As you might notice, I'm a big Waves fanboy. Super nice plugins. I've been using them for years. And yeah, the meta filter notch, and I've put an LFO on the notch, so it's constantly moving and getting some subtle changes in the background. Some delay. This is a very atmospheric track, so we can get away with a lot of reverb and delay as long as we make sure that we EQ some of that. All right, so always make sure to EQ your effects channels. Okay, let's have a listen. Some very simple noise hi-hats so far. Then I added a few claps. Then I added a ride cymbal. No techno track can survive without a nice ride. And lastly, and that's the spot when you guys chimed in, I added another sample I've recorded for Mama Analog, and it sounds like this. Some filtering without filtering. Just a very long, nice sounding patch. So, all together, without the ride, please. There we go. This needs some EQ. You can already hear there's a lot of bass stuff happening. So, yeah. Always EQ in the mix. I think we can crunch this sound up, and I think I'm gonna try some tape saturation. I still feel like I'm missing some overtones. Might be too much already. Okay, there was a little click in the beginning because I just randomly choose a spot here. Bad. But for some reason I feel I need a few more percussions. So and now I have a couple choices. Either use the loop I already have here. Maybe. Let's just try this loop. Works. But it can use a bit more movement, bit more washed sound, so I'm gonna use a meta filter again, and let's thinking about a band pass filter. By the way, what I just did, because all my samples are normalized, they're normalized to 0 decibels, and within your DAW you always want to make sure that you reduce volume so that you're not immediately peaking. And to me the sweet spot seems to be around minus 12 decibels. So everything I put into my DAW has or is normalized to 0 decibels, and I reduce everything by minus 12 to get a bit more headroom, and it helps, especially with the audio plugins. They sound way better. So, movement. Let's try some LFO2. It's nice, way too fast. Now we add some delay because I want the peaks of this to stay a bit longer, but I want this to already change to a new sound and then have that being repeated a couple times. And then of course we're using an EQ, and by this peak, if we recall correctly, there's already a lot of stuff happening, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Gonna put that in the right spot later on, but for now. So already a lot happening. Okay, that's better. Very nice. Rename everything. Yeah, let's try the notch filter on this one too. I think I like that better. But then we need a high pass because there was way too much going on in the top area. High pass, low pass, and create a little band in which this instrument is allowed to live, to exist. Send it to my effects chain too. Blend it in. Just a little bit more. There we go. Yes. Okay, we have percussions. I still think we need a pad. me just see, there's something very noisy going on, and I maybe I having an idea. It's not you, it's not you. I think H delay is the candidate. There we go. As much as I like the H delay, if you put it on analog, it's introduced some noise, which can sound very pleasant, but might also be too much noise, especially if you run multiple instances. Too much noise building up. If you're doing dub techno, that's probably what you're looking for. But again, I don't always want it to be that much. I use the X-Trem, which is actually a tremolo plugin to simulate sidechaining. Super cheap way, but works very nice. Okay. I need a pad, something that's playing at a high note. So let's scan through of the recordings I've made. This is a pad, and it's from the Virus TI. All right, that was a bit loud. And all we have to figure out is the correct note, and if this is actually something that works with this synth line. Let's figure it out. I like it. And okay, I need the notes to be a bit longer, but let's play some first and then increase the length. Okay, I want this note to be longer, maybe like this. Okay, turn it down a bit. Hear the percussion's a bit too heavy. Root note is F, and I think on this one root note is E. So from E, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can play. super nice. Let's add some Valhalla Supermassive. Magic. I told you, this is such a great plugin. Feed it the right stuff. Okay. I think I'm gonna reduce the stereo width and really put that washed sound into the center. The sound super massive on a big speaker system. Try this. And that's it for today. I'm gonna keep working on this track, building the whole arrangement, getting the mixing done a bit more cleaner, and getting a quick master. And yeah, this was the first time I've done this, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And yeah, let me know if you like those videos. Let me know if you need help with production, mastering, mixing, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure I can help, or at least give it a try. If you need some of the samples that I've used, plus a bunch more, it's actually 300. Remember, there's a free sample pack. I will have the link down in the description box below. It's a bunch, a big mix, pretty much everything that you need to build a techno track. It's called the Techno Essentials of 2022. So make sure to get your sample pack, and yeah, enjoy your time and have a good one.